All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. How do we sound? All right, we sound good. Let me just refresh my web page here. Mute that. All right. What is going on? Where's OBS at? Here it is. What's going on, everyone? DeAndreX7 here, and we are back with some more Tyrone Blue Jay 5. Blah. Tyrone Blue Jay 5. You could have at least said like Devonte, Demetrius, any other name. You could have chosen any name that started with a D. This man chose Tyrone out of everything. The most basic black name ever. But yeah, we're back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet battle streams. I was going to do some shiny hunting, but then but at the end of the day, I don't really feel like shiny hunting today, so I'll probably leave that for Monday, as tomorrow, hopefully if things go well, for my 12th year anniversary stream, we should be doing a tier list where we rank every single Pokemon. Every single Pokemon. Including the Paldean forms, like the regional forms, the Convergent Evolution Pokemon, Gigantamax forms, all of them, Mega Evolutions, all of them, but not like alternate forms like the Alcremie variations and stuff like that, because no. But you know, all the forms that actually matter. So yeah. Alright, so Ghost Bunny wants to battle first. Alright. Shedinja better be B tier or higher. We'll see. We'll see. And also tomorrow, you will not stand your boy being C tier or lower. Cornelius Sparrow 3. That's the craft dinner version. That's the white man version. Cornelius Sparrow. Why does that sound like an actual name? Singles in main. Got you. Let me go to Pokeport. I did pin the thing, right? Yeah, I did pin it. Alright. I know you guys know the code by now. I'm just making sure so that way, you know, some of the less intelligent viewers on the stream who ask for the code like it's not the same code every single battle stream. I don't know why people get confused by that. It's the same code. If you're new, then yeah, that's understandable. But like, if you're here every battle stream, you should know the code by now. We've been using it since however long I've been doing. For however long I've been doing battle streams. I don't even remember when the first battle stream was. That's how long we've been doing this. The faction of DeAndre. John Hummingbird Zero. John is one of the most basic names. No offense to John Summers, but like John is one of the most basic names ever. I don't know what the code is, DeAndre. What's the code? Oh man, that one guy on my stream, dude. That one guy on my stream, dude. I don't even remember his name. Man, he was a trip. Alright, we got an all Hisui team with Typhlosion, Sneasler, Hisuian Lilligant, Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Samurott, and Hisuian Gudra. Imagine if John was here. I mean, I'm just saying how it is. Please. Please, DeAndre, I want to battle. I want to battle. What's the code to the stream? I know you said to read the pinned comment many times, but what's the code? What's the code, DeAndre? Oh, DeAndre, you're so mean. You're not letting me battle. All right. Oh, Braviary was meant to be in the team. Instead of Typhlosion or Arcanine. I keep forgetting that Hisuian Samurott is faster than base form Palafin. I always forget that. And there goes my Focus Sash, basically. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to switch out. Base form has 100 speed still. Oh, I was really hoping you wouldn't switch to Typhlosion. Damn. Oh, then he probably has frickin'... Either he has a Choice Scarf then. He probably has a Choice Scarf then. If it has 85 base speed. Or he's running a Jolly Nature? Yeah, it's one of those two. Wait. Huh? What is Typhlosion's... Nah. How did that hit me? I'm just as confused as you are. How did that hit me? You do have Flash Fire. Why do you have Blaze? Why does it have Blaze? What happened to my Flash Fire? What happened to my Flash Fire? I swear I put Flash Fire on it. Why does it have Blaze as its ability? I swear I changed it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, sir. What happened to Typhlosion? Typhlosion just decided, nah, I ain't absorbing fire no more. I swear I put Blast Fire on it. Like, I made this, dude, I made this Typhlosion set years ago. Well, not years ago, but like, I made this competitive set for Typhlosion literally right before the Indigo Disc DLC. Unless I forgot to save or something. Yeah, I threw this match. It's over. How did I still live? I have no clue. But it's over. It's over. That one crucial mistake caused me to battle, bro. We're losing this battle. We're losing this battle, chat. No. Before, I'm saying, like, even before I even... Dude, before that Typhlosion... Before Eruption was even born, I swear to God, I put Flash Fire on his father, bro. I put it on his father, bro. I just forgot to save. That's probably what it is. Because there's no way. Because there's no way. How did that even happen? I know I put Flashfire on it for a fact. Flame Boy, we need to lock in, bro. Flame Boy, we need to lock in, brother. Because how did that even happen? How did that even happen, bro? How could I let this happen? How could this happen to me, bro? Yeah, I probably forgot to save when I made this set, because sometimes I do turn off the autosave feature when I'm doing like shiny hunts for like the picnics and stuff. Patches aren't I have patches. It's not that I don't have patches. I just don't remember. I never said anything about patches being hard to get. I just said that I forgot to probably save my game when I did it. I have like 50 patches. Okay, I have less than that, but I have a lot of them, chat. I definitely have a lot of them for sure. This is random, but you could never imagine naming someone. You could never imagine someone named Brenda. Brenda Song, aka London Tipton from Sweet Life and Zack and Cody. There's your Brenda. That's the only Brenda I know, not gonna lie. Did you know she had a child with Macaulay Culkin? That's crazy, bro. We missed a whole entire arc. We missed an entire arc, bro. Because when did they even get together? Like, I remember a couple years ago, they were like, yeah, Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin had a baby together. I'm like, they were together? You only knew Brenda that... A Brenda that was a... How do you know a... Okay, that your parents just hated them. If you name your child Brenda, that's... If you name your son Brenda, that's just child abuse. But yeah, that was crazy. Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin. AKA for those of you who don't know, he was the original Home Alone kid. That's actual child abuse. Why would you name your kid that? Why would you name your son that? That's actual child abuse. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I gotta put the ability patch. I gotta use the ability patch on Flame Boy real quick. That was kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I was so confused because I was like, ain't your hidden ability Frisk? That doesn't negate. I know for sure you don't negate. Imagine if Hisuian Typhlosion had Mold Breaker. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. I would have been using Hisuian Typhlosion instead if that were the case. You wouldn't think we'd use victory points for character customization. Maybe there'll be a currency for that. Microtransactions, yeah. I don't know. We really might not have microtransactions now that we look at it. We could very well use victory points for it. You never know, you know? I'm gonna go for a Throat Chop instead. You want to give your Pokemon clothes in battle? That would be cool, but I doubt Pokemon will let us do that. Hey Lens, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? It is going fantastic. I'm doing amazing right now. Hope it's the same for you. I don't know what I was doing. I might as well just keep using Throat Chop. Using victory points for clothes when it makes sense, you feel? I mean, I don't know how when it makes sense. I mean, who says it has to just be, you know? I don't know. I mean, to make it only microtransactions would be a little scummy. Hisuian Gudra is friend-shaped. It indeed is friend-shaped. It indeed is friend-shaped. Okay, because Stardust... Because the Spikes is active, I can just go ahead and Terrastalize here, because... Yeah, I fumbled that bag, man. Victory points should be solely for team building, you think? Well, that's you. That's what you think, but I feel like they'll be a little more lenient. They are indeed friend-shaped pseudos. They're the only friend-shaped pseudos now that I think about it. Yeah, everyone else is kind of fierce looking. Well, Dreepy starts a little friend-shaped, and then turns into Dracloak. I guess he can still be friend-shaped. We need more non-dragon pseudos, man. Yeah, my pseudo legendary will definitely not be a dragon type for sure. I'm gonna make it where I'm gonna do an alternate of Pokemon where instead of every pseudo legendary besides like maybe one or two are gonna be non-dragon types, as opposed to almost every pseudo legendary being dragon type for the typical Pokemon universe. You mean like grinding victory points just to get a hat? It would be. I mean, that's how it would be. My pseudo's probably going to be like Fairy and Ghost. Hydreigon, the friend-shaped emo. Nah, he ain't no damn friend-shaped. There's a reason they call him Brutal in his Pokedex category. So I got I actually have 3 shiny Petaloos from those mass outbreaks. Probably gonna just trade one away, and I'm gonna evolve both. I'm gonna evolve 2 of them into Unova and Hisuian Lilligant, respectively. It is literally friend-shaped. It's round. Not every round Pokemon is friend-shaped. Only its torso is round. The rest of its design is pretty angular, if you ask me. As opposed to Dragonite and Gudra. Can you have it? Sure. You need a Petalil for your Legends Arceus Living Dex. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. It was such a disappointing shiny when I first saw it. Alright. Before we continue anything, we need to do damage control. Oh yeah, I also got a shiny Oddish. I'm gonna evolve this one into a Vileplume. I'm gonna try to get another one so I can get a Blossom. And I also got Kid yesterday. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. How do you change the plus? Yeah. Hitadelic. Yeah, and then this one's Lelance and Lana Flora. And then Oddish, and then... I actually really like Oddish's shiny. It's like radioactive. Alright. Where are you at? Oh, that's Eruption. Alright. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. I guess I actually have to put you on my team real quick. God damn it. In Gen 9, Petalil was more yellow instead of being close to the original. I still don't like it. I wish they just went with the more, like, autumnal color. Can I not? That was weird. I guess I have to click remove from team. Yeah, there we go. Remove. Alright. I did everything but bring him in. Okay, hold on. Flame Boy. It's damage control. Petalo got lighter for some reason in Gen 9. Well, I'd say more like just into 3D transition. Dude, even when I put them side by side with like the home artwork and stuff, I still can't put them. I still can't see what's the difference. It's a lot easier to tell in the game, but the home artwork does not do it justice. Still a bad shiny though. It should have been autumn themed. Like every grass, well, not every grass Pokemon. Some Pokemon work better not being autumn themed. No bag. Don't give it the ability. You don't give it the ability patch, DeAndre. How many ability patches do I have? I have 21. That's enough. I don't change hidden abilities all that much. So. Alright. It has Flash Fire now. It has Flash Fire now, guys. You have a ribbon? Alola champion. When were you in Alola? This man crossing borders. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, I did bring it in Sun and Moon temporarily. Yeah, I did bring it in. Yeah, I did bring it in Sun and Moon temporarily. I didn't really use it though. Well, obviously I did. Apparently it's champion. Apparently it's a champion, so. Here we go. Send him back to Japan. Let me change the order of my team real quick. Actually, it's easier to do this. Bam. Alright. Damage control is complete. So now me and Crispy shall battle. Me and Crispy shall commence battle. Singles or doubles? Vitamins are the only thing you wish you had more of from the raids. I just sell a bunch of items and then hopefully get money from it. Like, if I have, like, too many evolution stones, I'll just, like, sell some of those sometimes. Main team or gym team? But yeah, I'm a little more lenient on Petalil, but I'm more lenient on the Gen 1 and 5 sprites since it's since those were just simple palette swaps. I'm less forgiving for the 3D models. Like from any Pokemon from Generation 6 to 9, if it's just like, oh yeah, it's this Pokemon but darker or lighter, I'm less forgiving. Because it's like, you actually have to like... I think they use different tools to actually make the shinies and stuff like that. So, nah. They don't have an excuse for... I don't have excuses for them. Unacceptable. Siri. Heads or tails? Siri. Heads or tails? Thank you. We'll do gym team. But chat, that the original like the original video for like my top 100 favorite Pokemon, dude, that thing was gonna be longer than like, dude, that thing was about to be like 2 to 4 hours long. Like, I was yapping so much about which Pokemon were my favorites and stuff like that. I had to like trim it down to like an hour. At least an hour. Oh, let's see. Because typically what I do is I read over like scripts and stuff like that. Um, and like put like a stopwatch. So that way I can see how long the video will realistically be. And yeah, that was like almost like we're talking that was like 2 to 4 hours, dude. I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to like that might as well be a stream. So yeah, it's just gonna be a quick like I want to say like it's gonna be like 50 close to an hour. Yeah, 50 close to an hour. Dark Pulse. Of course that made me flinch. You're gonna work on a gym team for Scarlet and Violet. Sounds good. This is the one time I really should have put an assault vest on Volt Swim, but that's okay. That is a-okay. At first I didn't like Galarian Slowking's shiny, but it grew on me. It grew on me. It's a nice coloring, albeit simple. Bruno Moles. Yeah, no. Didn't expect Terra so soon. See, I wasn't expecting you to go for Rock Slide. No, I don't intend on switching in this battle. Y'all know I don't switch like that. As per the rule of Pokemon not being in type with the gym, but needing to know a move of that type, does Terra Blast count? Terra Blast does count. It's not really anti-switching, it's just if I know someone's just gonna switch out to a Pokemon that works better for the Mon I use, then there's no point. It's rather an instinct when I feel like switching. Or if it works for a strategy more. Because that's what most people do. It's like they switch and then I switch out to a Pokemon that beats that Pokemon and they just end up switching. It just prolongs the battle. I'm like, bro, just fight. I don't care if I win or lose, just fight. I don't like drawn out battles. Spoiler alert, you want to use Flygon And the best bug move it gets is U-turn. Bug bite is only 60 power, and bug buzz is a special move. You can't switch. Oh, I forgot to switch my ability. Yeah, this Magnezone's ability is Magnet Pool, so it prevents other steel types from switching out. This man said train the ass. Just exclamation mark list, remember, Yami. Remember. Okay, I really should have gotten like a burn, a paralyze, a freeze. Come on. Tri-attack. The tri-attack used to be... The tri-attack RNG used to be nice to me. No, it's not. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Yami. Hope you're doing well. Regina. Yeah, Yami's here to make my job easier. Oh, I have to change Cyberspace's ability too, huh? I was wondering why its special attacks weren't, like, at least one or two shotting my opponents. This is crispy? Yeah, it is. That's Slow King, yeah. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't do much. What was I looking up? It was something for, like, what Ghost Bunny said. Oh yeah, for Flygon. Yeah, it was for Flygon. Something about Flygon. I forgot what I was looking at. Oh, it does have more attack than special attack. I never used Flygon, so... Well, that's a lie. I used one in Pokemon Battle Revolution, but it wasn't my Flygon, it was someone else's Flygon. Because someone made like a... Yeah, someone made like a thing where... like a save file that anyone can use to just, so that way they can use it for themselves. Because you have to like, if you want to use anything other than rentals, you have to like transfer your own Pokemon from the DS and stuff. Yeah. And obviously, I don't have any Pokemon on any of my DS games, and I don't have my Wii plugged in or anything like that, since I play Battle Revolution on my emulation device. So, yeah. That sucks. I used Volt Switch, right? Yeah, I did. In the future, every member will have Volt Switch. Come on. Dang it, man. I was really hoping for static too. Never mind. Never mind. I just have to be patient and wait for the close combat defense debuff. Right. Blaziken's down. They really could have given Blaziken a better shiny. I think from Sword and Shield they made like an update to make it more noticeable or something like that, but still they could have just, you know, changed the shiny. I mean, it's not like they've changed. It's not like they haven't changed shinies before. Shiny Charizard did used to be purple. Oh, it doesn't have the Mold Breaker ability. They can give Blaziken those 12 herbs and spices and leave it with you. Wouldn't you rather prefer Combuskin since it has Meteor Thighs? Because wouldn't Blaziken like be like really lean? Yeah, I feel like it would be like really lean, wouldn't it? I'm just praying for flinches. And no flinch, so GG. No, how did I live that? Oh, you did use Draco Meteor previously, so of course that's gonna do less damage. Flinch? No? Yes! Perfect! I literally just had to spam Air Slash to take out that Hydreigon. You like him bony? That's kind of crazy. This man just like chewing on bone. Who here likes boneless wings? I'm more of a boneless wing guy. I mean, I don't really like chicken like that, but more of a boneless wing guy. Don't know how much damage this will do. Oh, that did a decent amount. And it paralyzed you. Yami likes some skeletal. I wish this RNG kicked in when I was using Tri-Attack. That would have been great. But no! I love the sass in Milotic's fainting animation. Like the way it like flips its fin. It's cute. Had to pop my neck. Flinch! You slur. Oh, only once? Beautiful. Now flinch. Flinch! Flinch, senor! Yeah! This is beautiful RNG. This is the nicest turnaround ever. I actually turned this... The RNG helped me turn this into a close match instead of a clean sweep, and I love it. Hit them with the... How are you faster than me? How are you faster than me? That should not even be a... That shouldn't even be a thing right now. Nah, don't tell me you have a choice scarf. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. No way you outsped. No way you outsped. No one outspeeds Kilowatt Roll. And it was still a close match, so technically I win. The RNG was in my favor, so technically I win. GG. Right, chat? I think the math adds up. It's so over. We're so back. It's so... Nah, it's not over. We won, chat. We won, chat. Why is my character's eye so shiny? Were my eyes always that shiny? Were my eyes always that circular? I am not doing the Kilowatt Roll cry. Nah, you had to have... Nah, you had to have had like a choice scarf or something. There's no way Excadrill's that fast. Nah, ain't no tie. It's my stream. I say that we won. It's my stream, and in my stream, I can manipulate time to the nearest denominator. So technically, I still won, chat. Because I said so. That's how powerful I am right now. I'm on cloud 9. How fast are you? You have 88 base speed. There's no way you outsped Kilowatt Roll. Yeah, you had it. Nah, you had a choice scarf, bro. Because there's no way. You definitely had a choice scarf, bro. Because there's no way you outsped me like that. There's no way. There's no way. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to change my Pokemon's ability. Buddy, you had a choice scarf. If you didn't have the choice scarf, I would have definitely won that. I would have definitely won that. Where he at? Where's my Where's my Magnezone? Chat, I should have... Chat. Where's my Magnezone? Is it my shiny box? Are you in my shiny box? Where's my Magnezone? Because it's not galvanized. Where's my... Oh, there you are. Why are you here? Why do I have a random Persian in my party? It's not random. It's for shiny hunting. It has False Swipe and Thunder Wave. I don't like Persian, but it's helpful. Alright, no, I don't need to do that. I mean, all Pokemon is RNG, basically. I don't think they're skilled. Hot take, chat, I don't think they're skilled to Pokemon. It's really all just RNG. You can have the best team, and an RNG can just ruin it. Use Gallade. I do use Gallade. I use them for different occasions. Gallade, Persian, and Breloom are all false swipers. I don't even like Gallade all that much either. The only one I actually like out of the 3 false swipers is Breloom. Like, Breloom is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. The funny thing is, Yami, that's literally the moveset. That is literally the moveset for Gallade. That's literally the moveset for Gallade. Ball Swipe, Hypnosis, Thunder Wave, and Sacred Sword. And then I have... Oh yeah, I think I have it for Payday as well. Sometimes I'll kill random Pokemon with Payday. You think you still need skill? Like if you challenge the world champion, the champion will most likely win. Unless some like complete BS happens. Unless some like complete BS happens. Oh, let me see. Analytic is the hidden ability, right? I think so. Because it can either have Sturdy or Magnet Pool. So I think it's the hidden ability. Yep, Analytic. There we go. Now my site... Why did it... What is going on with my Pokemon's abilities? Unless it was always Magnet Pool. No! Ability patches weren't a thing in Gen 8, right? Or were they? I don't know. You feel like when Black and White had VGC doubles, the Rockslide RNG decided to battle? I never played Black and White VGC, so I wouldn't know. I didn't do... Dude, I didn't start competitive battling until Gen 8. Because they made it really easy in Gen 8. They were a thing? I think they were just harder to get. They were probably just harder to get. Because I remember ability capsules. I don't remember ability patches, though. So, yeah, they were probably just, like, harder to get. Not going to get a better MK like this. What's going on, Purple Haze? What you mean, MK? Rock Slide misses a lot and flinches a lot. Rock moves just have bad accuracy in general. Not every rock move, but yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to add you back to the party. Why do I have a random Oshawott? Oh wait, that's from... Yeah, that's from some event. Not an event. That's from Legends Arceus, yeah. Because it has a strange ball. Who's Moonshot? Oh, it's my... Ability batches. Wait. Oh, Mario Kart. Oh, not going to get better at Mario Kart like this. Hope all is well. I mean, I play it offline. I play it offline, chat. Yeah, it has a lower reward weight. Yeah. Moonchild. It's a song reference, chat. Every Pokemon that I've named in Gen 9, except for a few, are like literally musical references. Yeah. I need to fix my Blood Moon Ursaluna. I ruined its EV spread by mistake. And I don't really want to grind Ogre Alstons. You're just messing with me? I know you're messing with me. I know you're just messing with me. You played with me. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Alright. Did anyone else join the queue? Because I was not paying attention. But hope you're doing well, though. Alright, since not, I will battle a random person. Yeah, we'll probably battle a random person. You're already out of the queue, Crispy. Yeah, the queue's empty. Oh, wait, I was searching for some... I didn't reset the code. Alright. Now let's pair up with a random person. I am not doing multi-battles. They're too stupid. They're too dumb. Alright. What team do I want to use, chat? What team do I want to use against this Ryan character? It takes intelligence to master doubles. I just prefer singles. No, I say no, multi is just no, I said multi's dumb. See, multi is dumb because of I'm gonna use the main. I'm gonna use the gym team. The digital coin I flipped landed on tails, chat. Ooh. My boy Zorwark, Leafeon, Cinderace, Graphite Eye, Garchomp, another one of my boys, and Zamazenta. Bro flipped crypto. Buddy, I'm not gonna get a physical coin. I don't like touching change. Change is filthy. Money is filthy in general. Go all digital. We need to get rid of all physical money. Garchomp, you poor soul. Oh, I'm not a crypto, bro. I just prefer using like Apple Pay and stuff like that as opposed to like using physical cash. I will never do crypto because I don't understand how crypto works. Like at all. Someone explained it to me once and then I immediately forgot because I have no intention of using crypto. Alright. I'm gonna use Terra Blast. Because I know he's just gonna go for the Earthquake. Crispy coin is crazy. So that's a free turn for me. The vibration in this controller is like, it wore out. I could barely feel it. If you don't understand the whatever, don't invest in the whatever. Exactly. And plus, from stories I've heard, crypto is actually like really risky to do. Zamazenta? Doesn't matter how it works, just invest in Crobat coin and you will return my investment 1%. I'm not gonna lie, chat, I kind of prefer it without the vibration, not gonna lie. It can be a little distracting sometimes. It can be a little distracting sometimes. I thought we all unanimously agreed to leave Haktua in 2024. I thought we all unanimously agreed. Oh, that does say 0.1%. .1% is crazy. I hope Hydro Pump hits, and it indeed the... Actually, I could have killed you with a Volt Switch, but it's a little too late for that, huh? It's a little too late for that, huh? So who's your next Mon? I think Rotom is, or Wash Rotom is one of the few Pokemon where competitive actually made me like the Pokemon a lot. Why is it just Leafeon but the L's lowercase? 0.1% of 100 is a penny. No one do the math is crazy. No one do the math is crazy. Okay, Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp came in clutch. Will-O-Wisp came in clutch. Ow! I might just let him die, though. I might just let him die. Not gonna lie, chat. This man said, who's clutch? Oh, shut up, bro. I just got it. Hendrix. Let's do this. I could go for Sludge Bomb, but I do have a sneaking suspicion that they might switch, so I'm going to go for Boom Burst instead. No, they didn't switch. And I destroyed the Leafeon. It's apparently 10 cents. You just want to know who clutch is? Sure. Zorwork. Man, such a top tier shiny, man. Such a top tier shiny. Beautiful. Maximum damage. I don't remember what nature I gave Toxtricity, but it's probably a good one. Firekeeper. Corny ass name. Actually, no, that's brilliant. Never mind, that's brilliant. Because like fire and goalkeeper. Okay, that's brilliant. Why did bro not have Zorwalk transformed? I'm actually wondering that too. It may have been the last member of his party. Or something, I don't know. Yo, Hendrix is coming in clutch right now. Hendrix is coming in clutch right now. Sludge? You just pointed a finger. You just pointed a middle finger at me, huh? Nah, I ain't letting that disrespect slide. You named your Cinderace Bun Bun. That's cute. You guess you're too old now, cause this is a these nuts joke. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, Yami, most jokes go over my head, so don't even feel bad, bro. He's your little bunny boy. This man has the most light-skinned avatar I've ever seen in my life. The electric team actually did pretty well. I wasn't supposed to send out Kilowattrel yet. I was gonna send out Ampharos, then Kilowattrel. It's okay though. Metronome? I'm disgusted by what I just saw, chat. I'm disgusted by what I just saw, chat. It wasn't even the metronome. It wasn't even the metronome. It was the black sludge that made me ponder things. It wasn't even the metronome, bro. Ryan, what did you do, bro? You know, this is why your name's spelled with an I instead of a Y. That was actually insane. That really had me pondering, bro. I was mad confused when the black sludge came into play. Drip out my PFP? No. It's pointless. Bro, like, once Legend ZA comes out, I'm basically ditching this game. Like... There's literally no point. Most stuff is pointless, exactly. So that's why you shouldn't do most things. Except for watching DeAndre Hawk 7 streams. That's the only purpose in a human's miserable, pathetic, pointless life. That's the whole meaning of life, chat. Ain't nothing wrong with basic. Nothing wrong with basic. Okay, Cyrus. Nah, Cyrus was actually the worst villain in all of Pokemon. Can we talk about that, though? This stream is a waste of time. You could be graduating from Harvard right now. Nah, college degrees are pointless compared to my streams. Trust me, take my 100 an hour. Imagine paying 100 out, bro. Imagine paying $100 an hour for a course, bro. That's crazy, Ghost. That's crazy. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that crazy. I'm in college, dog. Buddy, I'm basically done. Go waste money to work minimum wage. That's so true, Yami. Like, college degrees are pointless. Bro, just because I'm in college doesn't mean I don't think college is pointless. I didn't really have a choice, chat. I didn't really have a choice. How old am I? I am 24. This man said I'm 67. And I changed my degree. I'm just doing like a general degree now. You turn 24 in 12 days. You know what's crazy, Yami? I always thought you were older than me, not gonna lie. Like, I thought you were older than me by a couple months. Isn't the Paldean school technically college? Because anyone can... Yeah, anyone can join at any age, technically. Like, bro, there's like 67-year-olds in the freaking game, bro. College debt when you're 6 is crazy. Well, you have to remember, this is in Spain. I don't think you gotta pay. I don't think you gotta pay. to go to college in Spain. By the way, when joining, you can say what you want when typing it out. Yeah, that is true. What school? Central Texas College. It's just like a small community college. That's kind of crazy, Yami. It takes 4 years to get a music degree. Yeah, I figure it would. I think for like graphic designs and stuff like that, I think it takes like I think it just takes 2 years. Yeah, I was doing biology, but then I was like, no. After taking chemistry, bro, that like destroyed all meaning of life to me. Like that emotionally killed me. Okay, so we have Flygon, Rabombi, Low Kicks, Gliscor, Wo-Chien, and Volcarona. Interesting team. You're from Texas? Nice. Hey, fellow Texan in the chat. Yes, sir. Also, I never actually said this, but like, Purple Haze is actually a goated name, not gonna lie. Purple Haze is actually a goated name, by the way. What's it called? What's it called? Jimi Hendrix, bro. I don't know which. You know what? I'm just gonna say screw it. There's no strategy to this. I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm just gonna use my Pokemon in reverse order. What about your name? It's nice. No, I'm playing. No, but like Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix is actually a great song, by the way. Chat, y'all should listen to it if you never like listened to Jimmy, my boy Hendrix. My favorite song though is by him is Stone Free. Love that song. It takes I read that already. 4 years for a bachelor's degree for graphic design. Oh, really? Okay. You don't want to have a college dorm? Luckily, my college is like 10 minutes away. You're taking some college classes in high school, so you're going to graduate and finish college. Wow, aren't you ambitious? I love being a cynical person. Okay, your special defense fell. Oh. Oh no, those are leftovers, okay. For a split second, I thought you had something else, I don't know. You just want to drown yourself and work and cash out. Oh, you're one of those people, just grind until you die. You know, chat, like, real talk, I hate those people. No lie, like, it's like, oh, I never have time to spend with my friends. I'm like, bro, you're willingly choosing to drown yourself in work, bro. Like, you're literally working overtime for no reason. I made a perfect choice, and with Analytic, this attack will do maximum damage. Plus, it's super effective in stab. You just want to finish both at the same time so you don't have to be in school and college longer. Buddy, I just wanna make money from YouTube, but that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Even when I'm monetized, the most I'm gonna make is probably like 5 cents, bro. Like, not gonna lie. Unless I do like channel memberships when I get monetized. But then again, I doubt anyone's gonna do that. Like, I doubt anyone's gonna join and become a channel member. Yeah, you're being a little too ambitious there. Yeah, people think that when you get monetized, like, you're just instantly gonna get paid good money. Like, you get paid per view, and you get paid for, like, I forgot how many views you need to, like, actually get paid, like, decent money, but yeah, with the views I get on my stuff, that ain't gonna happen. Unless it's, like, my Fakemon videos or something like that, then yeah. It's rock. Okay. I always get the rock and ground one confused for some reason. The ground one is the, like, the earth on its head. I know a lot of people hate the Terra hats. I actually really like them. I find them adorable. Okay. Hey, Paper Tay is raiding us. Hey, what's going on, Paper Tay? Hold on, let me try to grab your link, Paper Tay. Let me go ahead and grab your link real quick. How do I? Where's my YouTube tab? There it is. Oh, whoa, Shiny Flygon looks really good. Did they make, like, the blue in it lighter or something? Yeah, they did. They did for sure. Holy crap. Y'all, Dashi and Queso just did... Dude, Dashi and Queso just did a collab. What the heck? That's actually awesome. Two of my favorite creators. All right, let me go ahead and let me stop dilly-dallying and start. Let me get your let me get your link real quick. Let me get your link real quick, Tay. But what were you streaming, y'all? What were we streaming, y'all? Oh, you are, bro. Dude, you're getting there to that 1K, man. You're getting there to that 1K. 959 subscribers. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can I paste it? There we go. All right, y'all go subscribe to my girl Paper Tay. Rabambi. But yeah, thank you. Welcome. Let me welcome all the raiders real quick. So Lewis, Wyvern, Lunar, and Tay herself. Thick Tiff. I was gonna question that. I was going. Wait, hold up. Okay, Thick Tiff. Appreciate it. Thick Tiff. That's a crazy name, not gonna lie. Thick Tiff is crazy. Hold up. Hang on, chat. Give me a split second. I'm trying to, like, multitask here. Let me... Thick Tiff. But yeah, thank y'all. Let me go ahead and grab your link as well. Let me go ahead and grab your link as well. Chat, multitasking is, like, impossible for me for some reason. There you go. Okay, Lunar Moonlight. This is the right channel, right? Yeah, it is. Let me go ahead and sub to you. Let me go and sub to you. I'm running out of time. Chad, never trust me to multitask. Alright, let me go ahead and get your link. There we go. There we go. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all both. So y'all playing Dead by Daylight. Hope your stream went well. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, appreciate y'all for the raid. Y'all didn't have to raid me, but I really appreciate that y'all, out of everyone, y'all picked me to raid. Really appreciate it. Let me make sure I sub to Lunar, though. Okay, I did. Alright, sub to you too, Lunar. Lunar ain't really nothing. Oh, he doesn't stream? Okay. Well, I'll still sub just cuz. Just cuz. Maybe you should go back to Fairy. I mean, if you feel that's necessary. But GG though. Lunar ain't really nothing. Is crazy. Yeah, appreciate y'all raiding again. Appreciate the raid, man. For anyone who's brand new to the stream, by the way, I'm DeAndre, of course. Obviously, as you guys can see in the name above the gameplay. Yeah, I'm a simple dude. I just play, you know, I mainly play Pokemon and stuff like that, but I do play other RPGs every now and then. Sometimes I'll alternate, play some indie games, sometimes collab with my, or not really collab, but like I sometimes play with my viewers playing like Mario Kart, or, you know, like some games where we can all like enjoy together. Y'all chat, I should do a Mario Party Jamboree stream now. I should do a Mario Party Jamboree stream now. I'll definitely do a collab with someone. I've been meaning to do a Mario Party Jamboree, actually. Like a Mario Party Jamboree stream. But yeah, again, shouts out to Paper Tay, and of course, Lunar. Because it looks like they were doing like a, what's it called? They were doing like a collab, sort of, it looks like. Because I saw the name in the description, that's why I said that. But, appreciate y'all raiding again. Guys, don't be tricked by this persona. DeAndre is evil. Yeah, chat. Once y'all subscribe, you guys are subjected to paying $5 every minute, every view, every 5 minutes you get charged $5 just for your simple views. Yeah, I'm slowly draining your bank accounts. Sooner or later, I'll be able to buy me a Switch, chat. All right, I think that was it, right? Yeah, that was it. We gotta play Brawlhalla sometime again. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not touched Brawlhalla since our collab. Not gonna lie. I have not touched Brawlhalla since we did our collab. The collab was fun to watch. Yeah, I gotta do more collabs though. Definitely gotta like hit up Lens or something when Little Nightmares 3 comes out, because Little Nightmares 3 will be co-op. So that'll be fun. Or maybe do like a little series with George where we both play it. Like a little normal Let's Play. So that'll be fun. They completed an expert high difficult level. Nice. You know, it's ironic, chat. Like, I am a gaming streamer, but it's kind of ironic, chat. I'm a gaming streamer, but I suck at video games, chat. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm dog water. I'm absolutely dog water when it comes to video games, especially platformers. which is ironic because Kirby is like my second favorite video game franchise of all time. I think I just like turn-based RPGs because they're simple. You don't really, it doesn't require too much brain power, you know what I mean? I do have some new doubles teams that I rented, but I think I'm cooling. I'm just gonna chill with that because I don't really have any strategies for those right now, so yeah. I think 2 of them are Regulation H. You wonder when that new Kirby game is releasing? Probably next year. Either later. I don't think they made a release like a release expectancy. Hold on. Siri, heads or tails? Siri, heads or tails? It's tails. All right. Yeah, I don't think they said anything about the release date, huh? I'm not sure. I do want to play it, though. It looks fun. I never played the original Kirby Air Rider. So, Kirby Air Riders. Best believe when I get that Switch, too. We playing that. Definitely looking forward to playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, though, when I get my Switch, too, dude. But maybe I'm being a little too ambitious. I gotta wait until, like, Christmas time to get one. They said in oh, it's probably later this year then. Might be a holiday release. Who knows? Might be a holiday release. Because I feel like the main summer release was Donkey Kong, well, Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza. So probably like sometime like fall or winter we'll probably get. Yeah, probably we'll get Kirby Air Riders. Alright, I need to lock in, chat. Let me lock in. So we have Pommet, Mousehold, Scovillain. That guy. Wait, what? The next Nintendo. Yeah, there's no info about it, yeah. Because, I mean, it was just a teaser, obviously. Yeah, it was just a teaser, obviously, so we'll probably get more info on it and then like a proper release date for sure. But I really expect it to be like maybe sometime like late fall, maybe winter, but realistically maybe like fall. It could be winter though because they probably, I don't know. It might be either of those. Poople is a crazy name. Poople is a crazy name. Disrespectful. How could you disrespect my boy like this? How could you disrespect my child like this? You know what's crazy? I never actually selected how long I was gonna go live for. Like, I never decided how long I was gonna go live for. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I gotta switch out, chat. I gotta switch out, chat. He making me switch. Oh, he missed that I had... He completely missed it. He completely missed that I had an air balloon. Flinch. Please. Okay, I will take a Toxic... I'll take Toxic rather than a Yawn any day. I hate Yawn because it forces me to switch out. Really forces me to switch out. But we're doing good so far. Yes, the flinch is delicious. The flinch is delicious. One more air slash, my child. My fine bird. My fine avian. My fine avian has slain the salamander. That foul amphibian. I don't know why I'm like this, chat. Where is it? I'll probably go like an extra 15 minutes then. Oh. 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 I actually don't have any. Oh no, I actually don't have anything for you. Oh, this sucks. This actually sucks. I don't have a single thing for our Chaladon on this team. I used to run Drain Punch on Electros, but might not do. But yeah, it definitely has stamina. This thing definitely has stamina as an ability. Most our Chaladon do. Why did they give it stamina? Oh, you're switching out. Oh, you're switching out. That's Pepperonichi? What? Oh wait, Pepperoncini. What is that nickname, bro? Oh, it has Moody? I forgot that was an ability you could have. I could Terra, or... Okay, you're going for Protect. Have I watched any new shows? I mean, I'm currently watching this anime from, like, 2016 called Servamp. It's aight. A new season of Foundation came out. I've been watching the 3rd season of The Gilded Age on HBO Max. But no new shows, not really. I don't watch a lot of TV shows, honestly. Unless I'm, like, editing a long video or something. But yeah, 90% of my entertainment is on YouTube. Temper Flare. What is Temper Flare? What is Temper Flame? Flare? Temper Flare? What does that do? Now that you're thinking about it, in the anime, we had something about Hisui in it. Maybe we'll see ZA in it. Yeah. I mean, there's currently like a Mega Evolution arc or something like that in it, so obviously they're gonna like tie in a lot of ZA stuff. I haven't caught up to the new episodes though yet. I still need to. I just forget. You've been watching season 2s of anime. I know Kaiju number 8 season 2 recently dropped. I want to watch One Piece, but the piracy app that I use doesn't have the right episodes. Like, I'll watch like episode 172 and it'll show me like episode 84 or something. I don't know why. A new anime called Taco P's Original Sin. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of anime all that much. I try to, but I don't know. The way some people talk about certain animes, especially when people recommend me shows, I just get like a weird wave inside of my body that makes me not want to watch the show / movie I'm recommended. Just out of spite. Like, no particular reason, it's just out of spite. Like, so many people want me to watch Forrest Gump, but I'm not gonna watch it simply because they want me to watch it. I don't know, I'm just petty. I like being the guy who puts people on shows, not the other way around. If I'm gonna watch something, it's gonna be out of my own fruition. George watched it. You talked about it a bit in Discord. Oh yeah, I did see you guys talking about something. Boo? Like Majin Buu? Appropriate. I could terrestrialize right now. Oh, never mind. That would be a waste. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't, actually. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Yeah, George watches a lot of anime. I'm mad that he's more ahead in One Piece than I am now. Then again, I was never really ahead since I did skip like a bunch of arcs to get to a certain part in the show. And then I decided to go back and like actually watch like the arcs that I skipped. And then I'll go back to Wano. Even though I know what's gonna happen. Because it's... I guess One Piece is one of those shows where I don't really care if I get spoiled, but if there's one thing I don't want to get spoiled on, is what the One Piece is. There's an anime called To Be Hero X. It's a collab between 3 animation companies. Sometimes it's 2D, other times it's 3D. That's interesting. It's more of an animated series, but kind of anime. So it's like anime inspired. That would be the correct word. Like it's a Western. Well, I mean, Avatar, Last Airbender. The Last Airbender is technically an anime. I mean, it's more anime inspired, but I mean, the way it is, it basically is an anime. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I've been streaming for way longer. I've only been streaming for an hour and like 30. An hour and 38 specifically. I did start... Wait, that can't be right. Oh yeah, I did start a little early, right. I started like, probably like 4 minutes before I was actually supposed to go live. One of the production companies makes anime. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to forfeit. Man, I can't wait until Legend ZA though, because the character customization looks banging in that. You've only watched 2 to 3 episodes, you believe? You can give it a watch if I want. If I remember. Sometimes people will talk about things and I like immediately forget about it. Like as soon as I stop streaming, because I move on to like another thing. I get easily distracted. And I easily forget things too. I forgot who it was, but someone on my stream thought that you lost your items permanently if a Pokemon used knockoff on it in like a competitive match or something. I'm like, no. You just lose it temporarily in the battle. If you permanently lost the item, bro, I don't think anyone would just... I think people would just, like, not put items on their Pokemon at that point. Some dude was crashing out on top of a building, and he saw the popular loved hero commit and jumped. Wait, I'm faster. Well, our Charladon's not really fast, is it? My question is, why are you using a steel move on? Do you really not have... Do you not have a dragon move? You would think you would put a dragon move or at least body press since it has stamina. Then that dude was kidnapped and used to be a replacement since they look similar. That's the premise. That's kind of crazy. I had a feeling. Party of 4. I considered using a mouse hole competitively, but it felt like such a cheesy strat. I didn't want to use it. Uh-oh. Terra normal population bomb, right? Yep. As per usual with this line. As per usual with this line. The hero could even fly, so he jumped off on purpose. That's kind of crazy. He posed? Imagine that. I feel like I could win this, but let's see. Oh, I could have gone for... If I knew I was faster, I could have gone for... Oh, man, I could have gone for the Will-O-Wisp, man. What? You don't have... Wait, that changes. That changes a lot of things, chat. Could I still Will-O-Wisp? Could the Will-O-Wisp actually help me? Because not, yeah, that's not going to do anything to me now. I mean, it's still going to do damage, obviously, but still. Oh, this is big. Oh, this is big. Okay, okay. If I could actually... If this Hydro Pump can actually hit, we might be able... Ah, never mind, chat. Ah, never mind. Never mind. I don't know how many times it's gonna hit me, but yeah. Dude, I hate Population Bomb, dude. Dude, if I knew I was faster, I would have gone for Will-O-Wisp. Such a cheese strat, man. You know, he won fair and square, but like such a cheesy strat, man. You know, such a cheesy strat. I really could have won that. The 3D style is actually neat and not just anime CGI. Yeah, some anime CGI is very uncanny. Like the Kirby anime. Ugh. Like, majority of the characters were animated in 2D, but like 90% of the time, well, I'd say more like 80. No, it was like 90% of the time. King Dedede and Kirby were animated to be CG. You like winning, but mouse hold is kind of boring in my opinion. Yeah, mouse hold is a boring strat. That's why I never, because I was gonna use it when I was making a competitive team for Scarlet and Violet. Because my initial plan, I was gonna use Skeledirge, I was gonna use all 3 Paldean starters, Palmet, Baxcalibur, and Mousehold. But then I saw how cheesy Mousehold could be, and I was like, nah, I don't want to win like that. Because it's like one tidy up, and then bam, you basically sweep with Population Bomb, unless the Pokemon is immune to it. Or it's not very effective. It's just a boring strat. You found a chat image of Dedede. Yeah, there is an episode where he just gets super swole for no reason. There's an episode, I think it's an episode where like Kirby gets like possessed. Yeah, Kirby gets possessed by this demon frog, and he just starts going around causing mayhem. They eventually get the frog out. I don't exactly remember how, but then DDD, it latches onto DDD, and then he becomes like this super buff, possessed version of DDD. Alright. Siri. Heads or tails? Likes the gym team a lot. You like having a chance to use all your mons? Yeah, same here. I mean, if I sweep, but like, you know. I like it when all my Pokemon have a chance. Yeah, Kirby Right Back at Ya, or Kirby of the Stars as it's called in Japanese. It had a really... They were like fun episodes. They were basically like your average villain of the week type. It was like your average villain of the week type show. Like monster of the week type show. I would highly recommend it. You basically have to pirate it because there's no way to watch it legally. So that's one of the few cases where like I actually promote pirating. Which, I mean, yeah. If you can't afford it legally, then yeah, you literally have no choice but to pirate it. But yeah, it was an iconic show on 4Kids. It sucks that I didn't get into it until like after like the show had already ended and stuff like that. I didn't even know there was a Kirby anime until I was like 10. Because I had this weird habit of like looking up like video game shows. I'll be like Mario episode 1, and then I found out about like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show back then in the 80s or 90s. I don't remember when it came out, but I looked up like Kirby episode 1, and then I found out there was a Kirby anime from 2001, and I was like, oh dude, if this came out when I was actually like capable of remembering things, I would have loved this show. You want there to be a Monster Hunter anime? I'm actually I mean, there is one with stories though. Yeah, there's like a stories one, yeah. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that they haven't like made like an official one. Yeah. The cool thing about it is that Sakurai, the creator of Kirby, he actually had a lot of creative liberty with the show. So, I guess that's why it was so good. But it had a lot of anime-only villains, unfortunately. Like, a couple Kirby bosses from the games and stuff like that made their appearances, but there were a lot of monsters where they just weren't... Like, there was, like, this cool, like... There was, like, this cool wolf monster that had, like, venomous claws or fangs, I don't remember, that had, like, a history with Meta Knight, I think. And it looked so cool. But it was never in like the official. It was never in the official games. It was an anime-only monster. I'm actually surprised Dragon Pulse did that much damage. I think this guy had a Zacian on his team too. I might be screwed here. The Monster Hunter Stories anime is on Crunchyroll but unavailable. That's stupid. Yep. Yeah, this is this is why I pirate, dude. The funny thing is, they did something stupid with One Piece where you basically need to have... Yeah, you basically need to have a premium subscription to watch, like, older episodes of One Piece. It's so stupid. Like, I understand newer episodes, but making me have to pay to watch older episodes is really dumb. That's a stupid business strategy. Really dumb business strat. You like the Digimon anime, even though it's quite odd at times? Yeah, I watched a couple episodes. It was enjoyable. I think I watched one of the newer ones. I believe it came out in 2020. but I only watched one episode of it. I gotta get back into it. I don't even remember what it was called. There's so many like Digimon animes and movies and stuff like that. Same thing with Beyblade. I gotta get back into Beyblade. Beyblade was my jam, man. Sucks that my dad basically threw out all of my old Beyblades. Cause you know, I kind of had that experience of like, oh yeah, once you're an adult, you're not allowed to have any joy in life. Like, you're not allowed to, like, relive your childhood. You must only focus on having a job or going to college, apparently. Like, I'm like, okay, because adults don't have hobbies, I guess. Because adults don't have hobbies, I guess. I just realized, if it wasn't for that electric terrain, I probably wouldn't have been able to defeat that Zacian. At least it's not a clean sweep. I do hate when people just... Yeah, it is kind of annoying when people use, like, uber-tiered legendaries, though. Like, they're not too much of a problem for me, but it's like, you know, it does get annoying when people start bragging about using them, you know what I mean? It's like, well, yeah, no crap that you won. You had a better chance at... If you're good at competitive battling and you use, you know, the best of the best, obviously you're gonna have a better chance at winning. Like hype. We got 10 likes. We got 10 likes, chat. We got 10 likes, chat. Well, it says 9 for me, but hey, let's do it. Can I go back to OBS? Man, chat, I'm so mad that I never got... I'm so mad that I did not get a 16GB MacBook, man. That's my only gripe with this MacBook. I love it. It's my favorite Apple device that I own. I use it every single day. But like, I use it for everything, whether it's light browsing, whether it's to game on it sometimes, and obviously to edit and stream and stuff like that. Like, this thing is a powerhouse machine, but I would have preferred 16 gigs. Chat, next time I get a MacBook, next time I'm thinking of getting a new MacBook, remind me to get a 16GB one. Don't let me make stupid decisions. I am so lucky that Stone Edge missed. I am so lucky that Stone Edge missed. I should have terrestrialized. Yeah, I had a feeling that you were going to use extreme speed, but we're okay. We killed Dragonite anyway. I still can't believe people were trying to, like, convince me not to get a Nintendo Switch 2. Like, what? Why don't you... DeAndre, why don't you just get a Nintendo Switch OLED instead of a Nintendo Switch 2? Like, I want to play some of the new Switch 2 titles, obviously. Why would I get a slightly better Switch when I can basically get a Switch, but essentially a whole new console? Because, like, the Switch 2 is literally, like, my priority right now. Like, the Steam Deck I can wait for the Steam Deck any day. Yeah, those guys that say Switch 2 bad, OLED good is good. I don't get, like... What? If you can't afford... Okay, I'm not one to broke shame people. I am not one to broke shame people, but, like, if you can't afford... If you can't afford a Switch 2, or if you don't want a Switch 2, fine, that's fine. You don't have to buy it. No one's pressuring you to buy it. But don't criticize other people for buying what they want with their own money, you know? I don't tell people what to do, you know? If you don't want a Nintendo Switch, if you would rather get an OLED than a Switch 2, I ain't stopping you from doing that. You know, but don't come at me for wanting a Switch. Don't come at me for wanting a Switch 2. I want to play new games. Obviously, I want to play... Okay, listen. If it was the case of, like, the Switch 2, you could still play... If it was like you could still play Switch 2 games on the older Switches, then yes, I could get the OLED. Then yes, I would just get I would just upgrade to the OLED, obviously, save some money, and just play like the worse quote unquote versions of the games. But since Switch 2 games are only for the Switch 2, obviously I'm gonna need to buy a Switch 2. So I'm just gonna save up my money, obviously, which will probably take like what, 4 months, 4 or 5 months. I should be able to get it by Christmas. A lot of popular animes are paid for, though it's just $8 a month to watch them, as well as no ads. I mean, yeah, I used to pay for Crunchyroll, but like, I actually did see this video, and it was like it's summed down to basically like, you're better off just pirating. You're better off just pirating than supporting Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll is kind of... No, I'm not typically one of those people where it's like, oh yeah, it's a crappy company, so don't pay for it at all. I'm not gonna tell people. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna tell people what to do with their money. If you think it's worth it to pay for the Crunchyroll stuff, I'm not gonna stop you. Especially as someone who was formerly on Crunchyroll, on the Crunchyroll subscription, and it's not that expensive anyway. But, you know, I was just like, you know, since I already have... But for me, since I have an app that I can basically watch everything for free, I kind of just don't see the point in it. But yeah. What has Crunchyroll done? I forgot, because it was like a long time ago, but yeah. I mean, Crunchyroll did used to be a piracy site, fun fact. But yeah, I forgot specifically. I have to find the video again, but yeah. It's been a long time, but like, I remember like it really made me just like not want to invest money into it. Yeah, those guys that say the Switch too bad. Oh yeah, I read that already. It's basically a PS5. It's basically PS5. You can play a lot of PS4 games on it, but it adds a lot. Exactly. It's funny because like people are like, "Oh, don't get the Switch 2. Don't get the Switch 2. Don't get the Switch 2. It's too expensive." Proceeds to buy a PS5 or an Xbox Series. Which one's more expensive, the X or the S series? I forgot. But they proceed to buy an Xbox, you know? It don't make sense, chat. People calling it too expensive when it's a reasonable... It really... Dude, $450 is not bad at all. I don't get why people keep saying it's expensive. Why can't there be more good anime apps? So the thing with it is that Crunchyroll wants to be the main... Crunchyroll wants to be the main, like, app. So they, like, bought out... I think they bought out Funimation. And I think what they did was, like, they took a lot of things from Funimation off of that app and put them on to their network, basically. It wouldn't make sense to put Switch 2 games on a normal Switch because the games would be held back by the power of the OG Switch. I mean, I know that. I know that. But think of it like the DS. Think of it like the 3DS series, right? Well, you know how like the OG 3DS, like basically Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were like unplayable on the 3DS. Well, not that they were unplayable, but there were certain parts where like the game just ran like shit, like flat out, right? Also, what's going on, Joshua? I completely ignored your message. I am so sorry. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. I am so sorry. I'm like locked in on the conversation here. That's why. But what was I saying? But yeah, like think of it like the 3DS series, where like, okay, if you want your games to run well, go ahead and buy yourself a new 3DS or a new 2DS XL, which are obviously like the better versions. That's what I initially thought they were gonna do with the Switch 2, but obviously that wasn't the case. But I don't mind that not being the case, you know? Because this was kind of a realistic thing to happen, because the Switch was a very limited device. So obviously they were gonna make a device that could actually run the games. Does it suck that I have to buy a Switch 2 to see Pokemon Scarlet and Violet run in 60 FPS, sure. But I mean, literally, I could just save up my money and buy a Switch too, you know? If I really want to see that. And also, I do want to play some of the GameCube games, since a lot of GameCube titles that I missed out on as a kid are coming to the Nintendo Switch. Like, I would love to do a gameplay series where I actually play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Coliseum, you know? I think that would be pretty fun to do. Crunchyroll has the biggest library, yet doesn't have some animes you want to watch, unfortunately. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like they want to be the sole distributor on where you watch your anime, but because of like licensing deals with other streaming services and stuff like that, they don't have every single anime, obviously. It's weird. Alright, let's do another battle. But yeah, it's like, you remember Crunchyroll apparently sabotaged Dandadan's release because they were mad it wasn't a Crunchyroll exclusive. That's really? Wait, how did they sabotage it? I didn't even know that, because I know it's a Netflix exclusive, right? Yeah, it's like Netflix exclusive. How did they sabotage it? I don't remember this. Yeah, Crunchyroll does some weird things. But like, you can't transfer anything, which was what XD and Coliseum excelled at in Gen 3. I mean, I can miss out on that. I can miss out on that. Siri, heads or tails? It really wants me to use gym teams only. Oh, it's on Crunchyroll too? Okay. Was it always a Crunchyroll exclusive? Was it always on Crunchyroll as well, or did they like recently put it on there? Because I remember it was mainly on Netflix, or at least I heard people say it was on Netflix. They didn't advertise Dandadan on their app. That's kind of dumb. Wait, what did I just do? Okay. Oh, this team's interesting. We have Milotic, Ambipom, Flareon, Ogerpon. Is it Hearthflame? Oh, it was always on it? Okay, I didn't know. Mightyena and Garganical. Brain fart. I've talked about Garganical so much. That was crazy. I was like, wait. I knew it was like Knackle. I knew like Knackley and Knacklestack. I couldn't remember the name. So, Garganical. Freaking Milo thick. I mean, yeah, I could miss out on the transfer stuff. I mean, I just want to... Because to play it just for transferring, I mean, that would be kind of dumb. I just want to play the game. You know, see why everyone hypes it up. I know it's mainly just nostalgia for XD and Coliseum, but I mean, I want to see what it's got going on, you know? I want to see what it's got going on. I feel like I feel a flinch coming on, so I'm gonna send out cyberspace. Yeah, I'm gonna send out cyberspace. I feel a fake out coming on, because that's usually what they run with Ambipom. Bring back old Pokemon games. Pokemon is really missing out on an infinite money glitch right now by not bringing Pokemon. I don't even have Mario Party Superstar. Oh wait, Game Share. I forgot about Game Share, where you can technically play games with people even if they don't have the game. Like, bro, we have old Mario Kart games and stuff, but not Pokemon. I don't think it's an... You know, the crazy thing is, I don't think... It's not even a Nintendo issue. It's literally a Game Freak issue. Because they're very stingy with their Pokemon IP. Like, Pokemon does not want to make money or something. I mean, yes, I know Pokemon... I mean, yes, I know most of Pokemon's merch... Or most of Pokemon's income comes from merch. Like, a lot of people think it's the games that make them the most money. It's actually, it's the merch. It's the merch, actually, but it's crazy. Like, you would make even more money if you brought, you know, older games that people are nostalgia for to the Switch. Why not make more money? Yeah, a lot of people say, like, Nintendo this, Nintendo that. Is like, no, Pokemon makes their own decisions. Nintendo just, like, every business decision is really Pokemon focused, but it's Pokemon focused, but every business, yeah, every business decision that Pokemon does, that's solely on Pokemon or Game Freak. But, or no, it's just a Pokemon company. Game Freak makes the games, Pokemon basically calls the shots and stuff like that. Even people who don't play Pokemon be buying merch now, facts. Why? Buddy, I ain't playing Mario Kart Superstars with you. I'm clearly streaming. People really just be inviting you. Like you don't got other things to do. Definitely got to hit someone up for a Mario Party Jamboree stream. Or I might just do it on my own. Like Mario Party Jamboree with viewers. Luckily, the static came in clutch. Or not the static, the paralysis came in clutch. Yeah. A lot of people like to blame Nintendo for a lot of things. Yes, Nintendo makes some pretty scummy decisions sometimes, but like, Pokemon is their own entity, y'all. Alright, so it's terastallizing. Obviously. Yep, obviously Terra normal. Yeah, the vibration is actually, like, dead on this thing. That was the nastiest fake out I've ever experienced in my life. Okay, double edge. I'm really hoping static comes into play here, please. No. I was really hoping for that static. I don't remember. I should really send in cyberspace. Yeah, I should really send in cyberspace. But yeah, I don't understand the people. But like, back to like the whole Nintendo Switch thing, I don't understand why people like, they complain about the Nintendo Switch prices. It's not even the console price that's bad, y'all. It's literally, I mean, and a lot of people complain about $80 games, but the only $80 game for the Switch is Mario Kart World. Donkey Kong is $70, and people think like Nintendo's the one that started the whole $70 games. I'm like, do people not remember Hogwarts Legacy? Or whatever the game was called? Because wasn't that game like $70? The GTA game is rumored to be almost $100. And this was before the Nintendo Switch 2 was even like announced. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to pay 70. I don't want to pay, hell, I don't want to pay over $50 for video games, dude. Hell, I wish every game was like at least under $25, but obviously that's not realistic. Obviously that's not realistic. You got your mom into watching Pokemon XY, so now during dinner we watch it. That's nice. Gotta put her on Diamond and Pearl. I know a lot of people say like XY was the best one, but for me, definitely Diamond and Pearl. She crashes out whenever the characters say something dumb. One thing I'll never forget. I'll never forgive the dub for what they did after the black and white anime. So basically, all of they like replaced a lot of their OSTs with like royalty-free music, and it's so unfitting. It's so unfitting. Like, it doesn't match what's going on in the show at all, and I don't know why they did it. I think they did it just to... I think the dub, the people behind, like, the dub, they did it to save money or something? GTA 6 being... It costs more than one of the tallest towers is crazy. Nah, bro. Like... Well, it's rumored. It's a rumor. It's probably gonna cost less than that. Let's be real. Let's be real. Aquavolt. I panicked. I don't know. I think people are just being unreasonable here. But what do you expect from Pokemon fans? Or not Pokemon fans. What do you expect from some Nintendo fans? I feel like there's like only two options with Nintendo. It's either you're a Nintendo shill and you just excuse all of Nintendo's practices whether they're crappy or not, or you're one of those people who are like, oh yeah, I want to play Nintendo games and stuff like that, but you complain about everything. It literally costs more to make GTA than the tower. That's actually insane. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually insane. Alright, Hendrix, I think we can tank a move here. Okay, I'm not worried about Scald. I am not worried about Scald one bit. I didn't use you yet, right? I didn't use you. Nintendo haters hating on the craziest things. Dude, I just remember all of like the YouTubers who are like, oh yeah, I'm not buying a Nintendo Switch. Proceeds to buy a Nintendo Switch day one on release. Like, buddy. And it's the people who are like, guys, don't worry. I basically got the Nintendo Switch for free because it's a tax write-off. And I'm like, buddy, bro thinks he's relatable. Bro thinks he's relatable. Jesus Christ. I know it was stab, but sheesh. I wasn't expecting it to do that much damage. Oh. Since when the hell did Mighty Anna get Moxie? I did not. Why was I not aware of? Why was I not aware of this? I never knew that you had Moxie as that you could get Moxie as an ability. Nah, bro, they all buying Switch 2s, then talking about how bad they... Oh, don't even get me started on those people. They bought, like... Hey, guys, Don't worry, guys. I bought the Nintendo Switch because I just... I was just in the neighborhood, and I was like, you know what? Let me buy a Nintendo Switch 2, I bought, like 47 of them, I bought, like, 47 of them, and, Although it looks like it runs games really well, the frame rates are still bad. The games aren't that good. But don't worry, chat. I will be even though I don't recommend buying this device, I'm still gonna be doing giveaways. I can't freaking stand these I can't stand these idiots, dude. I can't stand these dudes. Dude, I saw a video of someone who got Mario Kart World, and all they did was complain about the game. They played through the entire game, and they're like, yeah, this game's not fun at all. I'm like... So it was so boring that you played through the entire game, huh? Who are you kidding, buddy? And then they post that there's still a bunch of Switch 2 on the shelves and comments saying that they're sale. Oh, yeah, Nintendo. Yeah, guys, the Nintendo boycott is totally working, guys. We're sticking it to the man. We're sticking it to the man. Oh my gosh, I see those all the time, man. It's so hilarious. I'm like, buddy, Boycotting Nintendo is like boycotting Disney, dude. Like it's just not gonna happen. It's like whenever like a Disney, it's kind of like the equivalent of like when a like a Disney movie apparently fails or whatever, and then you have like those anti-woke channels basically posting like being like, oh yeah, the movie failed so bad, and like the lead actor slash actress is crashing out on social media, but they never show any examples of how exactly they're crashing out. They're just it's just them like commentating over like screenshots of the movie and stuff like that, and I'm just like, are you serious? The reason why there's so much is so everyone gets a chance to buy them, and to prevent scalpers from hogging a bunch of them and then, you know, upselling them on eBay. Like, do people not realize that? Oh no, because people don't have reading comprehension. They did the same thing for Prismatic Evolutions, y'all. They're like, hey guys, even though we're temporarily out of stock, we're gonna actually try to make more than we anticipate, so that way everyone has a chance of getting them, and that way we can avoid scalpers from getting their grimy hands on them. Like, I don't know, man. It's so dumb, man. It's so dumb. Nah, bro, there's a YouTuber with the title like woke something something normal. I don't know why normal gay reacts is such a funny phrase. Normal what? Normal gay is crazy. Like, didn't the Switch 2 like basically sell out like day one? Talking about some freaking, oh man, Nintendo's gonna fail so hard with the Switch 2. Or oh no. Remember guys. The Switch 2 is gonna be another Wii U situation. It's literally in every title, yeah. In every title is crazy. Freaking normal gay reacts is crazy. I love that. Normal gay reacts. Switch 2 is the highest selling in the first weeks. Wow, what a surprise. I don't know, just we can do one more battle. Yeah, we can do one more battle. Some of these YouTubers who be buying Switches, the ones who don't like them so much, give it to me. Give it to me. I wouldn't mind a free Switch. Boycotter's gonna start rioting. I don't know, I just find it so funny. I'm like, buddy, if you're mad that you can't afford a Switch, just say that. Because notice how they always be like, oh yeah, we must boycott like video games for like selling overpriced consoles and games and stuff like that. Some people be buying the Switch 2 just to break them for justice. Right, like give me a free Switch if you hate it so much. Like, what you doing? Brado? Normal gay still cracks me up, bro. Normal gay is crazy. What you mean normal gay? I mean, not to say gay people aren't normal, but like, why that phrasing? Like, normal gay. What you mean normal gay? Hey, what's going on, Overlord? Overlord, Bloodstar, Incubus, Vampire Hybrid. That is quite a name you got there. But my day is going well. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well as well. Siri. Heads or tails? Alright, main team. We can end this off with the main team. Bro must be normal. I guess so. I couldn't tell from the name, but he might be normal, chat. He might be normal. W name, though. That sounds like an anime. You know how like some animes just have like ridiculous titles? Like is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon or whatever? Like, that sounds exactly like one of those animes. Overlord, Bloodstar, Incubus, Vampire Hybrid. I could definitely see that. I love those titles because they basically gave you the description of the anime. Like, why read the description when you could just read the title? You're doing good yourself. Just caught a shiny Vulpix named her Sylvia, and a shiny female Litten named her Peppermint. It's cute. That is a cute name. And Sylvia's clever, like, because it's... I guess, like, when you evolve Ninetales, it is kind of sober. Dude, yeah, Ninetales has a great shiny. I don't care for Vulpix is shiny all that much, but Ninetales has a great shiny. Great shiny. Anytime, Fredo. Anytime, Fredo. It's not like I got other things to do. My guy. Vulpix has a nice gold shiny. It's alright for me. I don't really have a criticism for it. It's just like, it doesn't really like wow me, you know? It doesn't really wow me. It's an alright shiny though. Maybe I'm just salty because I failed a shiny Vulpix years ago and I'm still salty about it. You're currently hunting for shiny Crabrawler. For someone who... Actually, no, I like Crabrawler. It's its evolution I don't really care for. Crabominable. But Crabrawler has a nice shiny. It's simple, but it's nice. Okay, so we have Raichu, Skeledirge, Bisharp, what's his name? Slacking, Grafaiai, and Dragonaut. Chad, I'm actually excited for tomorrow. But I gotta lock in and record. I've recorded half of the video. I recorded half of the video, so it's 50% done production. I just need to record like the intro, the outro, because those are like face cams and stuff like that. And I wanted to get like a haircut, shave my face and stuff like that. You found a shiny Crabrawler when you first walked in the Indigo Disc. Same! Same, actually. Dude, I encountered so many shinies that... Well, I think I only got 2. But, like, I got a full-on shiny Esper and a Crabrawler. Like, and it was, like, within, like, 10 minutes of each other. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is my shiny luck good all of a sudden? How long have I had my profile picture? My YouTube profile picture? Or, by the way, how long have I had my... What, my YouTube profile picture or my Scarlet and Violet one? What was I doing? Eruption. Okay, I'm faster. Great. Beautiful. Just for clarification. Indigo Disc shiny luck is goated. My YouTube one? I made it before Scarlet and Violet, I think. Either before or sometime after Scarlet and Violet, so I want to say 2022. I want to say I had it since like late 2022. Late 22 or early 2023. Yeah. Because I like to change it every like new game that comes out, basically. So I'll probably change it around the time Legends Z8 comes out, maybe. Depends on how I feel. I should switch out, actually. This is really risky, but I'm gonna send out Nightcrawler. Slacking is just too powerful, because this thing is gonna one-shot me. Unless somehow he just missed. Oh no, you went for an Earthquake! That is actually big. I was expecting like a Giga Impact or something. Good. I don't need you doing all that. Alright. Sucker Punch because you're about to attack me. Boom. What you about to do? Okay, Giga Impact. What would the profile picture be like? Yeah, I'm still gonna draw my OC. Just probably, I mean, let's be realistically, it'll probably just be like a trace over of the male character for ZA, but kind of like touched up a little bit to actually look like me. Your favorite Pokemon is Primarina. Primarina is a nice Pokemon. Pretty good Pokemon. Design-wise. Poplio is overhated. I remember everyone was hating on Poplio when Sun and Moon were first announced. Don't know why, but it was. I'm over here like overthinking this stuff. Just send out Toxic DeAndre. I wonder if that donut's still out there. I bought donuts for me and my mom yesterday. We typically watch our sweets because, you know, we're both diabetic, obviously. But, you know, I can afford to eat like 2 donuts, like a week. Like, I do it like once a week. I don't overdo it. It's not like I bite them every day. Because, you know, I try to be cautious about like my sugar intake and carb intake and stuff like that. Ever since the doctor were like, yeah, your blood sugar's like kind of like getting crazy. Just imagine if Primarina got Quiver Dance. That would be crazy. Not gonna lie, reminds you of those Pokemon or fanfic or fandom OCs in general, which is literally one of the characters, but a different color. Yeah, that's basically what this one is. Because I'm not particularly good. That would actually be really good for Primarina. It's already pretty specially defensive, is it not? So, giving it more special attack and special defense would just make it destructive. And speed would be good for it too. Yeah, speed would be good for it. Since Alola Pokemon are laid back and chill. What was I saying? Flamigator is actually pretty clever. Yeah, it's red from Masters. Yeah, it's basically just a retrace over red, but obviously I changed the costume to be yellow since yellow is kind of like my signature color. Like blue and yellow are my channel colors basically, hence the blue background and the yellow costume. Obviously the complexion. And then I changed the hat to the Team Instinct hat because represent. It would be cute if I had a Cyndaquil picture, maybe as a hat or something. Yeah, I just used Minccino since Minccino's like my mascot. Because I thought I was like the only one who had Minccino as my... I thought I was the only one who had Minccino as my mascot, but I was wrong. Apparently, the PokeTuber Hybrid Hero has a Minccino as his mascot. I never knew this, and I've been subscribed to him for years. But I'm not going to change it, obviously, because Chill Army is just too iconic. I mean, you can still be Chill Army and not have Minccino. I could literally have, like, I could literally change it to, like, Fuecoco or something if I really wanted to. Like, change it every gen or game. Make it like make Chikorita the mascot. Dude, I missed out on my chance, dude. Because Hybrid Hero's apparently doing this thing where he's gonna do like a voiceover dub for like the entire Pokemon Adventures manga. And unfortunately, I didn't know about it until my friend told me. And it was already too late for me to like audition and stuff like that, so I missed out on my chance to possibly participate in that. Man, I wish my YouTube algorithm actually, you know, treat me right, you know? That would have been so fun. I like voicing. I think one of the reasons I love reading so much is because I like to like canonize the voices in my head. Especially when I read like manga. Like I like to give the characters like my own canon voice, which is why I personally don't really that's why I don't really mind Pokemon not having voice acting in it, because I like to make my own funny voices for them anyway. Well, not funny voices, but I like to make my own canon, like head canon voices for them. You're not that good at drawing human characters, but you're getting better. Yeah, same here. Like, even like the male and female sprite, or not sprite, the male and female character designs for my Fakemon region, I kind of like traced over like multiple characters to kind of make like my own character design. Like the male character Ari, I think I traced over Chase mostly, like inspired by Chase, while Zara was more like, I forgot who. I think I did a little bit of Sonia. I know I did Elaine a lot. Elaine for the hair for sure. And then I did some other stuff. But I didn't want to like completely trace it. I still wanted them to be like their own designs and stuff like that. You like giving them circular or just round faces in general for a cute style? Yeah, I gotta get better at drawing human characters like on my own without having to trace. I was supposed to switch out Toxin. I didn't think to. We're okay though. We're a-okay. Go for flip turn. We're doing good anyway, so I'm not too like stressed out for this battle. I kind of miss like the old Pokemon art style. Like there's kind of an obvious change in the art style for human characters from Sword and Shield to Scarlet and Violet. I think they were trying to go for a more like, I don't want to say realistic, but like they try, it's not, it kind of feels like a different video game to me. Like, yeah. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know how exactly, like, I can't put my tongue on it, but something's definitely different. Yeah, it's less characterized, sort of. Yeah, it's a little less characterized, especially since I believe Kensugi Mori didn't do, like, 100... Well, he never does 100% of the designs, but, you know, even for some Pokemon, like, they don't look like Pokemon designs, essentially, you know. Like, not in, like, the typical drawn style, I mean. It doesn't have the iconic oval eyes. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, I think they tried to go for a more, like, realistic take this time around, but, like, it's a little uncanny for me. I guess because it's so different, you know? It's not, like, significantly different where it's, like, it looks like an entirely different game, but it's, like, you know, I guess I've been so used to the style, it's just kind of, you know. Like, I was just like, whoa. Like, what is this? I'm not gonna lie. We could have done without the baby form of Terapagos. Like, just give us the regular form. The baby form was literally just to sell, was literally just to make it marketable for, like, the Pokemon Horizons anime. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Alright, I think that's going to wrap it up. Went longer. I went a little longer than anticipated, but hey, the more watch time, the better. And tomorrow is possibly going to be one of our longest streams ever, because I have no idea how long it's going to take us to rank every single Pokemon. That's going to be a long one. And there's also my premiere coming out tomorrow. I don't know what time. What are my viewers usually on YouTube? What do my analytics say? What do my analytics say? Let's see. So it might be either 11? Yeah, it might be 11. Around 11-ish. 11, maybe 1? But if I might make it 11, honestly. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. So yeah, tomorrow will be my channel anniversary, so I can't wait for that. I'm really excited. Can't wait to go over. Can't wait to get the video out about my favorite all 100. Well, my top 100 favorite Pokemon. Sucks I can't include all of my favorite Pokemon, but at least we narrowed it down to an official 100. So that way people can just refer back to that video, and instead of so that way they can be like, hey, what's your top 10 and stuff like that. Your dog tried pouncing on your mom, but she turned and he smashed it. What the hell? Bro, why is your dog crashing out like every single stream, bro? That just put like the funniest image in my head. That is crazy. The crazy thing is, dogs are like, I'm convinced dogs are invincible, bro. Because, bro, dogs could just like run head first into like a steel, into like straight titanium, and they just walk it off like it's nothing. Like, I'm convinced that dogs are invincible. Freaking Crypto, the super dog out here. But yeah, and then the next anniversary will probably be, well, not probably, I intend on it to be me ranking every single Pokemon from Generation 1 all the way to Generation 8. Obviously, I won't be talking about like the new Dragonite design, because I mean, Legends EA isn't out. We don't know all of the Mega Evolutions, the new Mega Evolutions we'll get, obviously. So yeah, he's smashing into the side of, he's smashing his side into the wall every day when dashing downstairs is hilarious. Hey, what's going on, Perlina? Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I am ending the stream, but don't worry. Tomorrow we will be doing some pretty fun stuff for my 12-year anniversary. So, yeah. Doing something different for once for the anniversary rather than typical gameplays. So, yeah. So, tomorrow expect top 100 favorite Pokemon video, and after that, either tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow in the evening. I do tend to stream on the evenings for Sunday, so we're probably gonna do, so that stream's gonna be me ranking every single Pokemon. Don't know how long that's gonna take. I hope it doesn't take more than like, at least the most I want to do is like 4 hours. But yeah, you got school tomorrow, so you can't hang out with us. Oh, that's unfortunate, Pearly. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Well, at least you can at least watch the video and stuff like that. At least you can watch the video, at least when you get the time to, because I mean it's a premiere. Like, literally the only advantage you get for watching the premiere is like when the video's like just out. Like, you get to watch the video basically like you basically get to talk with me, I guess, while the video is playing. But yeah, you can still watch the vid, and also, I mean, obviously you guys can always watch my VOD. So if you guys are curious about where I rank a Pokemon and stuff like that. Oh, August 4th is disgusting. Oh. Oh, that's next week. Wait a minute. When does my college classes start, chat? Hold up. I need to actually, like, look this up. Did I miss the timestamp? Hold up. I probably should have been... I should have looked this up, like, 2 weeks ago. CTC... Fall... 2025. Oh, God. Let's see. When does it start? Wait, we might start in September. What? What? Ain't no way. No, that's for 2024. That's for 2024. Oh no, the semester ends... Apparently it ends August 8th, so it's probably going to be that August 11th for summer. Okay, so for fall... Okay, so I got until August 17th, basically. We good, chat. We good. We good, chat. But yeah, so... If you guys enjoyed, you have to take care of your sick grandfather. Oh, yeah. Man. I hate when I hear, like, people's grandparents are sick, man. It makes me feel bad. I hope he, like, is it, like, bad sick, or is it, like, cold? I hope he alright, man. Like, I hope he alright, real talk. Like, I hope... Like, is it, like, bad sick, or is it, like, you know, like, he got cold or something? I hope it's not the former. Because if so, then I hope he's doing alright at least. I hope he's doing alright at least, man. You know? I hope he's doing alright. But yeah, so we are ending it, so if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like if you guys haven't already. Subscribe if you guys are brand new, trying to get to my goal of 1,800. We're getting there. You know, breathing problems. He was in the hospital for a couple days. He's doing much. Okay, that's good. He's doing better, dog. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. All right, man. Ooh. Ooh. That gave me a scare. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, no problem, Yami, bro. Like I'm like, I know, like, we banter a lot, bro. Like, but I do genuinely care about all y'all, bro. I genuinely care about all y'all, and of course, like, by proxy, your families and stuff like that. You know, I don't want y'all going through hard times, man. I don't want. That's literally why I stream. You know, I like knowing that I make a couple people's days. You know, like, I'm like, one of my favorite things is when people just, like, be like, hey, man, like, this is a highlight. Like, I've been having a bad. I remember Shiny Ducky, like, he said he was going through, like, a rough time one time, and he was like, honestly, I'm glad I get to catch, like, a stream, because this cheers me up and stuff like that. I was like, man. Like, that stuff makes me want to cry, bro. Like, I'm glad that, I actually do help make people's days better. You know? That's all that matters to me. I'm glad I get to entertain y'all. Yeah. He's breathing. Y'all go smiggity smack that like button, chat. Yes, sir. Subscribe. Trying to get to that 1.8. I'm pretty sure we'll get it before the end of August for sure. We're so close. We're so close. And yeah, if you guys want to follow me and stuff like that, links to my social media are in the description down below. Of course, if you guys want to follow me on social media, if you guys have the social media, of course. There's also my Patreon. There's my Discord server. There's my what's it called? I forgot my own shit. My podcast. Go check that out. Where me and the homie George, we talk about pretty much whatever we want. I've been busy, of course, with my whole anniversary stuff, so I haven't been able to, like, focus on editing the episodes for that and stuff like that, and also, like, technical difficulties with certain episodes and stuff like that. But we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program for that channel. But yeah, love you all, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our anniversary stream, and of course my anniversary video should be out 11 a.m. I'm anticipating to release it 11 a.m. Central Time, so wherever you guys are at, convert that to your time, and that'll be, that'll be y'all's time. So like for Yami, for example, that'll be 12 p.m. in the afternoon. But yeah, love you all. See you guys tomorrow. Stay chill, Army.